What's going on YouTube? 65 Rider here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to do a 3-hole oil change on my 2020 Harley Davidson Road Glide. This is not really going to be a how-to video. This is just a video of me attempting to do it because, big secret, I've actually never changed my own oil on my bike. Not because I don't think I can, it's just more of a convenience factor. Last time I changed it was right before Sturgis, which was about 3,000 miles ago. I actually changed it at my buddy Steve's house, and he kind of walked me through the process and we were kind of doing it together, but I've never actually done it myself, like totally, completely by myself. And like I said, it's not because I can't do it or I don't know how, it's just because I never felt like doing it. However, I've realized that when you take your bike to a shop, unfortunately, most times they don't treat it how you would treat your own bike. And so I remember when Steve helped me change my oil, it came out perfectly. There was no spillage. Haven't had any leaks or anything since, but the time before that, when I changed my oil at a shop, didn't have the best experience, but I'll save that story for another day. In addition to that, I want others who have never changed their oil kind of see what I did and kind of hopefully encourage you to do your own work on your own bike as well and not be afraid to get out there and just, you know, do the work and try it. And hey, if it fails, then that's what YouTube's for, right? It's there to help us kind of walk through and see what else we need. All right, first things first, we got to take out the bike out of the garage and warm it up for about 5 minutes or so. All right, we're at 10,040 miles. So this would be a good time to basically change the oil. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was a pretty rough start, to be honest. I've been having some issues with my battery. Definitely think it's time for a new battery because when I turned it on, it was like a little bit less than 12 volts. Anyway, I'm gonna let it warm up for about 5 minutes and then we can go ahead and get started. Alrighty, now that we've gotten the bike nice and warm, I think we'll give it like 2 minutes to kind of cool off just a little bit and then we can go ahead and get started. So for my oil setup, I always choose to go with this guy, AMSOIL, basically, which is really great product. It really smooths out the shifts whenever you're riding the bike. So this is the engine oil, and here's your transmission oil, and finally your primary fluid. AMSOIL is really one of the most popular oil choices for a lot of people that ride V-twins. As you can see, these M8s, they take a little, about 4 1/4 to 4 1/2 quarts of engine oil. And then you got your tranny fluid as well as your primary fluid. What's pretty cool is when you buy that pack, it also comes with a filter. This guy right here, you can get to choose either black or chrome. I chose black because of my setup. They also send you a couple of cool tools like this guy. You get your little paper funnel, which you can use, but I already have some that I bought from Amazon, as well as some gloves because you know it'll get a little bit messy down here. So for my setup, I bought a Harley oil change kit from Amazon. Cost me like 20 bucks. It comes with a filter, wrench, a couple of funnels, some O-rings, and you're good to go. I'll link it in the description down below. And then finally, I also got a drain pan from Amazon. This is perfect, fits perfectly under the bike. So let's go ahead and get started. I feel like whenever you're doing any type of work on your bike, the most consuming thing is always finding your tools. And unfortunately, in my garage setup, I don't have a workbench or anything like that, so I keep all my tools in this little bag over here, and then when I'm ready to work on the bike, I basically just empty it right here on top of the trash can. So I believe the size for the drain plug is 5 by 8, and so we're gonna go ahead and try it with that size, see how it works. I'm actually gonna remove my hoodie because I thought it was a little colder earlier, but I don't even know if this video is gonna make it on the channel. We'll see. Just some random dude changing his oil for the first time. I love that they send you gloves, dude. That's so freaking cool. Well, that's a smaller size. Let's see. Let's see where these plugs are. Found them. Alrighty, that's pretty good. I got my transmission oil out. And as you can see, pretty clean. Pretty clean. No metal shavings whatsoever. And honestly, the oil seems, I don't know, looks clean-ish. So we shall see. Also, having an old rag or something to kind of wipe your hand even though you're wearing gloves can be pretty helpful. There you go. Transmission oil's all out. See, it's completely dripping. So that was the transmission oil right there. And now we're gonna have to take the engine oil plug, which is right there. Oh, one thing also to do, should have done this before, is kind of loosen your little dipsticks just to relieve some pressure, which I just did for the engine oil. I'll do it for the transmission oil here in a bit. Man, look at that. Look at that engine oil. It's so black. Jeez. Yeah, that definitely needed a change. But also, look at that. That makes me really happy. 0 metal shavings. Usually you'd get a little bit, smells a little off, but we're gonna keep it here. And then what you wanna do is make sure your little gaskets or rubber gaskets or whatever are intact. But with the kit that I bought from Amazon, I actually got a bunch of new ones, so I'm just gonna change them anyway. But damn, that engine oil was dark. It's crazy how it was only 3,000 miles ago when I did it. Alright, let me remove the transmission dipstick just to relieve some pressure before I start, doing anything else. Because next we're gonna empty the primary. That one I'm a little bit worried about because, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just worried. So, if you guys don't know, but here's your dipstick for your engine oil, and here's your transmission oil dipstick. I saw somebody on the Road Glide forum talking about how they lost their transmission dipstick and they had to kind of fish for it in there, which is scary, dude. Mine's right here. It seems alright. The gasket looks pretty good. Easy, you guys. Easy. I can't believe I actually paid somebody to do this before. Should have done it myself. Well, not really like I suspected, but you can see the color here. It's not so good. It's alright. It's better than the last time that I changed it. Last time I changed it because I suspect that the person I took it to didn't actually change this. It was completely gray, dude. But anyway, looks like the gasket is all messed up and I need to get one. And there's definitely some metal shaving here. I don't know if you can see it. So I don't know if this is something to actually be concerned about or not. I am so surprised this gasket actually lasted like this. Look at it, it's coming apart. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten any leaks or anything. Wow. That is crazy. Alrighty, while that drains, we're going to move on to the oil filter. And then we should be good to start replacing the gaskets on all 3 plugs, closing it up, and then we should be good to go.
One eternity later.
So I actually decided I'm going to do the drain plugs first. I'm going to clean them, put the new gaskets on, and then install them, and then I'm going to do the filter. Just because I don't want to just leave it open, and then when I move the thing, when I move the drain pan, more oil is going to continue dripping. So I'd rather just do it that way, honestly. Just cleaning it, see how clean it is compared to what it was. And then what I'm going to do is take one of these rubber gaskets right here that came in the kit and just install it. And here we go. Can't believe how bad that was. So this is still dripping a little bit, so I'm going to go to the other side and clean the others before reinstalling the primary plug. So professional doing this probably take him like, and who's not filming, probably takes him like 30 minutes to get this done. Me with filming so far, I think I'm in the hour range right now. It's not terrible for a first timer. Alright, so the kit that I bought from Amazon actually comes with this rubber hose right here, which is super cool because my mic literally almost fell in the drain pan. Alrighty. Basically, the oil, once we tap this to open it, to empty some of the oil inside, I'll come out this way, go in here through the pipe, and just fall out, which is perfect. Alrighty, let's pull this thing out. Alright, you see it? It's dripping. The kit that I bought from Amazon actually gives you this little screw that you screw into the filter to kind of empty it out. Alrighty, so we're able to get the filter out. We're just going to go ahead and install the new one. When you install the new filter, you're going to get it like this. It's going to be completely dry. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of your motor oil that you're going to use, and you're going to fill the filter about, I want to say about halfway. Oil up the little gasket up here. And from what I understand is the best way to do this is to actually hand tighten it, and then you give it a half a turn or something like that. Well, you guys missed it. I kind of fell out of my chair, but I got it done. I think that's why I pay people to do this, just because it's more convenient. Alright, I've hand tightened it as much as I can. Now I'm just going to give it a 1 and a 2. Half a turn. These tools actually came in pretty handy. Alrighty, right now I'm just going to inspect my oil dipstick and the gasket. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, and then I'm going to put it right here. And we are going to start filling some oil. So it takes, like I said, about 4 1/4, something like that. So each one of these is a quart. Oh, look at this juicy oil. Compared to the one that just came out of the bike, this is so nice. Look at it. Now we're going to fill it out with the transmission fluid. And this one takes a whole quart. I think I may have overfilled the motor oil a little bit, but that's okay. Alrighty. So one thing once you get the primary cover off is you want to check for any wear signs with your gasket. It's this orange one over here. This looks pretty clean, honestly, and I don't think it's worth changing or replacing. I don't even have a choice to replace it right now because I don't have one. So I'm keeping it. So exactly in the same way that we took it out, we're going to put it back in the star formation or star shape. Now we're just going to go like a star. Boom, 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 boom. And 5. Alright, so that was basically it, folks. I mean, took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay. Like I mentioned, this was my first time ever doing this and was able to get it done. It wasn't that hard. So I hope this video inspired you to go out there and work on your own bike. And if it didn't, then I'm sorry you feel that way. But if you enjoyed this video and gained any insight whatsoever, and if you notice that I did something wrong at all as far as the oil setup goes, please go ahead and write it down in the comments below. Let me know. Always looking to learn. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Peace.